And we begin this morning with a live look from Florida. In Orlando, you see the rain still coming down. Nobody on the road. Hurricane Milton still on the move after making landfall about 9 hours ago. The Category 3 storm slammed just south of Tampa, bringing powerful winds and a lot of flooding. Right now, more than 3 million people are waking up without power.
And this morning, we have learned that this storm has turned deadly. Overnight crews responded to a mobile home retirement community in St. Lucie County after a tornado outbreak. This is near West Palm Beach. And take a look at this video of the damage left behind from Milton. A crane fell into a building in St. Petersburg. That just shows how strong this storm was. Overnight, drinking water was turned off in the area after a water main break. We know these are some hard images to see first thing in the morning, but we thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Howardson in for Mark.
Good morning. I'm Kara Soul. So as the sun does come up, we do expect to see more of that damage. There'll be a lot of it. Crews have been following the latest with Hurricane Milton overnight, and we've got team coverage for you here with everything you need to know before you head out the door. Meteorologist Greg Fields kicking off our coverage. And Greg, where is the storm right now?
Yeah, as you know, you guys just mentioned it came on as a major Category 3 storm near Siesta Key, just south of Sarasota last evening. Now it's along the east coast of Florida, about to move back out into the Atlantic right now. Still packing a punch, 85-mile-per-hour winds. It's still a Category 1 storm, and you see it's just north of Melbourne there near Cape Canaveral, about 10 miles northeast of Cape Canaveral, moving off to the north and east. So over the next couple of hours, it will move out into the Atlantic, but that onshore flow is still going to bring lots of wind and rain along the coastal Florida. So the wind damage still going to be a concern along the east coast here this morning. Flooding going to be a big concern associated with this as well. Look at these wind gusts. Daytona Beach, 78 miles per hour right now. Orlando still looking at a 72-mile-per-hour wind gust. So that's counterclockwise circulation moving onshore there. So those winds are still going to be quite strong. Heading down to Melbourne, 49-mile-per-hour winds. You see Cocoa Beach, 45-mile-per-hour winds. So it's still going to be doing some damage as far as the winds are concerned. Rain and flooding along the east coast is still going to be a big concern as well. We could see an additional 6 to 8 inches before the storm moves out into the Atlantic around the Daytona Beach and Orlando areas there, in lesser amounts, but still enough to cause some flooding issues, aggravate the flooding problems 2 to 4 as we head down toward Fort Pierce and Melbourne. So still lots of heavy rain. That storm surge still going to be a concern as well with that onshore flow around Daytona Beach heading down toward Melbourne. We could see that storm surge still 3 to 5 feet as well in some areas, even along the west coast of Florida. Still looking at that down toward Sarasota and Fort Myers, 3 to 5 foot storm surge in those areas too, still along the southwest coast of Florida. So still going to be doing some damage before it moves out into the Atlantic, and still looking at those hurricane warnings that are in effect for a large part of the east coast and central Florida as well here for this morning. Now the storm, again, eventually moving out into the Atlantic, staying south of Bermuda, so it will finally weaken a little bit later on this afternoon, heading into the evening hours. And again, it shouldn't be impacting Bermuda at all, as it should stay south of there. So we will have more, of course, on Milton and the damage that it has done coming up here in just a little bit. And our own local weather, we do have some big changes to talk about coming our way as we get into next week. But now we want to get over to the station, checking on traffic.